Good afternoon, everyone. I'm meteorologist Addison Green. After a damp and dreary day yesterday, we are definitely seeing a much more brighter day out there today. Speaking of yesterday, we saw a couple hundredths of an inch of rain at the rain gauge at the Westchester County Airport, and we saw our temperatures struggling to get even to the low 70s. But normally this time of the year, we should be around 80 degrees. Forecasted high is going to be roughly around 85. And many locations are getting close to that. Look at Yonkers, 85 degrees. White Plains is not too far where that sensor is located. And Poughkeepsie is at 81 degrees. UV index is running very high. It's an 8 out there, so burn time can occur roughly in about 20 minutes or so. And with the sun shining on down, I'm sure a lot of people want to get out someplace, soak up that sun. Make sure you do so properly with some sunscreen on. Maybe you want to head on down to the Long Island South Shore or the Jersey Shore. Well, just note that we have a high risk of rip currents. Surf heights roughly about 5 to 6 feet, and we are dealing with a good breeze coming on in from a north-northwesterly direction. So what is a rip current? Well, we're dealing with a push of water coming against the shore, and we are getting that chance for that water to rush back out to sea, in which case it may drag the swimmer out as well. That's why you always want to not panic. You want to swing parallel to the shore and then try to make your way back to the shore once you break free of the rip current. And the reason why we do have a high rip current concern is because of Gert. It's a hurricane, Category 1 hurricane, which is pulling away from the eastern seaboard. But even though it's so far away, it's still impacting our coastal waters by having so much surge going on. And Gert is a hurricane of winds roughly 90 miles per hour and 355 miles north of Bermuda. It's going to continue to travel away from us here at the lower 48 and make its way up towards the northern portions of the Atlantic Ocean. Behind that system, we're keeping our eyes on this system right here, which is going to be bringing a chance for rain to come by as we go from Thursday night and in through Friday morning. Let's go ahead and bring that 7-day forecast for you, and we'll be coming back to you with more information, so stay tuned. Hi there, everyone. I'm meteorologist Addison Green, and we're looking at a fantastic rest of the day coming our way with just a little bit more cloud cover building on in as we push towards the sunset hour. But looking back from yesterday, we even saw this nice weather coming into the picture across the Hudson Valley area, where we hit at Westchester County Airport a high of 84 degrees. Typically this time of the year, we're hitting 80, and we look to go right on the money out there for many locations, talking about seasonal temperatures across the area. Brewster, 80 degrees is what you hit. Poughkeepsie, 80 for you, Middletown 81, Newburgh 79, and Yonkers a touch milder at 83 degrees. Looking out and about, though, across the Harrison area, out by Manhattanville College, we can certainly see a fair amount of sun shining on down, and looking at just a little bit of some cloud cover pushing on in across our western counties within the past few hours. A little bit of some cumulus clouds building on up off that daytime heating. High pressure is sitting across the northeast, and high pressure has the air flowing around it in a clockwise fashion. And as you go across the right-hand side of the high pressure system, you're dealing with sinking air, which leads to drier conditions. As that air sinks, it compresses, it begins to heat up, and we deal with mild to warm temperatures at the surface. So many locations in the northeast are enjoying some nice, mild, and relatively drier weather for those areas. But we have warm and muggy air coming up behind this warm front, and then up behind this cold front, we have mild and dry air. So this is what's coming to the picture as we go through Friday's time frame. Warm front will pass through overnight. We'll watch the clouds continue to increase across the area. Here come scatter showers and thunderstorms for the morning rush, and then by the time we make our way into the afternoon rush time frame, that's when we start to see this cold front starting to enter the region. Could be dealing with that passage as we go through about 3 to 4, maybe 5 o'clock or so. But past that into Saturday, we're drying out. Looking at Sunday, less humid. Monday for the eclipse, mostly sunny with a high of 85 degrees. Happy Friday, everyone. I'm meteorologist Addison Green, and we're starting off the weekend on a soggy note, unfortunately. I wish we could have had yesterday's weather out here today, because yesterday was a pretty good day, right? We hit a high of 81 degrees after a morning low of 62, and we saw a good amount of sun shining down across the area. But today has been quite a different day, but at least our temperatures got to seasonal levels. The only problem is that those temperatures climbed as well as the dew points. It's that measure of moisture in the atmosphere, and we have those dew points running into areas you would consider maybe a little on the tropical side. Mid-70s is what you would find in, say, Central Florida, as opposed to the New York City tri-state area. So talking about the dew point, this determines how comfortable it makes you feel when you step out the door. Dew points in the 50s, it feels rather pleasant to be out and about. When they get into the low to mid to even upper 70s, which is kind of rare for this part of the country, it feels downright oppressive to miserable, depending upon how much warmth you have around. And those dew points, well, they're running into the mid 70s across the Hudson Valley area, but also mid to upper 70s elsewhere across the region. So we're not the only ones dealing with this increased moisture levels. They have risen, all those dew points out there in the past 24 hours, by quite a lot, by 10 to 25 plus degrees. But as we go through the weekend, the dew points will start to go down, so the humidity index will start to make it feel a little bit better out there. It does climb a little bit as we go through Monday and Tuesday, though, so that's something to be on the lookout for. Showers and thunderstorms will be coming on by as we go through the evening rush time frame, as well as pushing past the dinner time hour. But then overnight, we'll see that rainfall activity start to subside. We'll have some patchy fog to deal with, and then setting up for a rather nice weekend as we go into Saturday's second half and through Sunday all day. Look at the eclipse out there on Monday, comes around 2:44 in the afternoon. We see clouds increasing as we go through Tuesday. Thunderstorms potentially come by on Wednesday, and then by Friday, we might be feeling more like autumn.